सो हेलो फ्रेंड्स, कैसे हो फ्रेंड्स? आई थिंक यू आर फाइन। सो मैं आपका स्वागत करता हूँ अपने चैनल डीके एजुकेशन पर। सो फर्स्ट आई वांट टू से यू समथिंग। हैप्पी रक्षाबंधन। सो राखी बंधवाएं एंड राखी बांधे। सो फ्रेंड्स, हमने कवर क्या किया था पिछले वीडियो में? हमने कवर कर लिया था दैट हाफ part of the chapter third, current electricity. In this video we study about the different thing about previous lectures topic. So in this video first our topic is that ohmic resistance or not ohmic resistance. What is that? And that we study about the limitation of Ohm's law. So let's start our topic. So so ohmic resistance. So what is ohmic resistance? That is what is ohmic resistance and that is not ohmic resistance. We can idea from the names. Ohmic resistance means ohm, ohmic means ohm. So that resistance which follow Ohm's law, that's called ohmic resistance, and the graph between V and I is straight line. And that non-ohmic resistance is that does not follow the Ohm's law, and the graph between them V and I is not straight line. So ohmic resistance definition. Follows Ohm's law and graph between V and I is straight line. So that is ohmic resistance follow Ohm's law and graph between V and I is straight line, and that is so that is the definition of that the both of the ohmic resistance or non-ohmic resistance. Ohmic resistance follow Ohm's law and graph between V and I is straight line. Second one is resistance does not follow Ohm's law and graph between V and I is not straight line. So that's our first two topics. Now we study about that what is the limitation of Ohm's law. So now we study about Ohm's law, the limitations or drawbacks. So what are they? So that is our today's topic. Limitation of Ohm's law. What is limitation or drawbacks of Ohm's law? So that's we can find from the Ohm's law that is V is proportional to I, and that is V is equal to IR. सो ड्रॉबैक्स क्या क्या होती है, इसके लिए क्या क्या हो सकती हैं? एक तो आप आइडिया लगा सकते हैं कि जो V है वो I के प्रोपोर्शनल ना हो, V यहाँ पर R कांस्टेंट ना हो, एंड ग्राफ बिटवीन V एंड I जो होगा वो स्ट्रेट लाइन ना हो। ये इसके ड्रॉबैक्स हो सकते हैं। सो इनमें से हम तीनों ड्रॉबैक्स के लिए प्रूफ देखेंगे यहाँ पर। सो देखते हैं कि जो प्रूफ है वो सही है क्या गलत है। तो फर्स्ट होगा जो होगा, हमें यहाँ पर देखना है कि जो लिमिटेशन ओम्स लॉ उस पर फॉलो नहीं करेगा, कि जो ग्राफ होगा यहाँ पर हम पहले स्टडी करेंगे v एंड i के बीच में जो ग्राफ होगा वो स्ट्रेट लाइन नहीं होगा, वो ओम्स लॉ को फॉलो नहीं करेगा, ये उसकी जो लिमिटेशन होगी वो फर्स्ट होगी। एंड हम पढ़ेंगे कि v एंड i किस किस टाइम पर जो ग्राफ है वो स्ट्रेट लाइन नहीं होगा, हम उसके बारे में पढ़ने जा रहे हैं। तो फर्स्ट हम देखते हैं कि जो लिमिटेशन क्या होगी, ग्राफ between P and I is not straight line। सो हमारी लिमिटेशन फर्स्ट तो ये होगी। अब इसी में हम पढ़ेंगे कि जो ग्राफ है वो स्ट्रेट लाइन में कब नहीं होगा। देखते हैं ये तीन कंडीशन में होता है। फर्स्ट इज जब हम जब भी किसी वायर के अंदर करंट पास करते हैं तो ड्यू टू फ्लो ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन द वायर गेट हीटेड एंड वो गर्म हो जाएगा तो उसमें जो रेजिस्टेंस है वो इंक्रीज होगा एंड टू डिक्रीज एंड Vt is also decreases, then the flow of current is also decreases, and V is directly proportional to I, and that makes a slope that is R increases, then I decreases, and V is also decreases. So that first type is we can write it by A. So that is so we take here so at a particular time when the wire get heated and the amount of heat is more, so the wire have get heated and the amount of resistance is increases, and if amount of resistance is increases then the slope between V and I is not a straight line. So if R increases then temperature then R increases and tau decreases. So the slope is so from O and A follow Ohm's law, but A and B not follow Ohm's law. So A and B is not follow, between point A and B is not follow Ohm's law, because when R increases then V and I decreases and the graph between V and I is not a straight line. So that is first reason why the graph between V and I is not a straight line. Now we study about the second. So what is the second? So first I have to tell you I will tell you about diode. We will study about that in 14th chapter. So here we have to learn about only the basic thing, that what is not about briefly, but in this we take, if in diode the graph between V and I is a different type, and when we change the direction of V then the value of I is also changed, so that is not for the Ohm's law. So what is the graph between V and I in So the graph between so it is that when v goes in positive direction of volt, so when it is goes, then v increases here, v increases and I also increases. But when we go below the v in the opposite direction, in negative direction, so we see here I decreases when we change the direction of v, then the value of I is also change here. Here we take it is in downward direction, so when we increase the I, then I decrease, but the change in direction, the amount of I is change, that's not follow Ohm's law, and there is a graph between v and I is not a straight line. So that is a second limit, the part of second limitation. Now we study about C. What is it? So that is very important, so please understand it very clearly. So so here we take some regions. First, second and third. So here we take some region. That is the graph we in between v and I, because we increase, then in first there is a straight line, but when we increase, then flow of current, then flow of current wire get heated and resistance increases, so current decreases. So here we take C. In first reason there is it follow Ohm's law, but in second reason it follow Ohm's law. Here we see V and I is constant, parallel line. So in third reason there is a cross the all of the limits. Here we see when we increase I, then V decreases. No, V increases, then I decreases. Here we see. So that reason is also called that the negative region of the resistance. Negative region of resistance is called negative region of resistance. So that is here why it is obtained, because when in any wire when we increase current, so we increase but at a particular time, but because when the wire electrons flow, then current is flowing, but resistance increases. If resistance increases, then current decreases, and it is due to heat, produce heat. So that is our today's topic. अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छी लगी तो वीडियो को लाइक करें, शेयर करें एंड चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लेना और कमेंट करके बताना कैसा लगा वीडियो। थैंक यू।